Hey everybody, it's Gina back in the kitchen doing weeknight dinner. Tonight we're just making spaghetti, as y'all can tell. Got spaghetti sitting out. And I'm sitting on my chair. We're still having sciatic nerve problems, y'all. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow. I had to go to the lab today to get all my normal labs done ahead of my visit because I know they were going to just keep bugging me until I did it, y'all. So, I went ahead and got all the lab work done that needed to be done. And all that was relatively okay. I mean, there's nothing that's screaming at me that's horribly abnormal. I need to watch my diet a little bit better and stuff. My normal stuff though looks fairly well, that kind of thing, so I'm not going to complain much. I'm expecting tomorrow for them to order an x-ray to see what's going on with my back. I shouldn't still be having problems here, what, 6 weeks or so later. It's been a while, been a little while since I took that big fall. Now, I hadn't really felt like standing and doing a bunch of videos lately. I'm doing good to just haul myself around the house to do what I need to do, you know, normal functions and stuff. Y'all might be getting some videos about how to, you know, make something super simple. Or y'all might be just seeing me cook a normal everyday kind of meal. Or make sandwiches. It's getting into hot weather. It's really hot. So, that might be coming up down the avenue a little bit. In the pan here, I had in my skillet about half a pound-ish of ground chuck. And I think it was like 6/10 of a pound or something. And I could feasibly fix that amount and stuff. If you've got a big enough pot of spaghetti and enough sauce, that'll feed 4 to 6 people. Now, some of y'all I know don't look at me like, Jimmy, you lost your mind. You don't have to have all that meat all the time, y'all. And with meat prices going up, we all got to cut back. So, think about stretching out your meat, making smaller packages when you, normally when I get the ground chuck, ground round, something like that, I normally get a bigger pack and like bust it up into small packages and stuff. And so instead of making, say, a 2.5 pound, which is the size I got on the last one, instead of making that go for 2 to 3 meals, I made it go for like 4. So that's how I got it. It was right around 6/10 of a pound. And that's, like I said, that's perfectly fine, especially if you have other stuff to go with your spaghetti, garlic bread, salads, other things that people would have a lot with their spaghetti and stuff. So, you know, you can stretch out a little bit of meat to go an awful long way. And I know some of y'all are going to probably say, well, what about meat alternatives? They have veggie crumbles. They've got TVP. They've got tempeh and some of those others that you can use in place of meat and stuff. Yeah, Gina does know some about the meat alternatives and stuff. It's all good. They're good for you, for the most part. better for you than some of the crap that's in stuff we otherwise would buy. Okay. Well, that hamburger's done, y'all. Just that quick. Waiting, my water's almost ready to boil. And I'm going to put a little water in this and get the rest of that sauce out of here because, like I said, everything's going up and I can't afford to waste this. Okay, y'all. I just put a little bit of water. I'm going to put that in there. It's not a ton of water. It's just enough to kind of get that out. I'm going to wipe up some of these little spatters here. Turn this back. And we're going to put in the pasta. Ooh. My husband likes pasta. He's Italian, so with us, this is always a hit. And I'm sure most of y'all know how to boil a noodle. It's not rocket science. I'll put the rest of that in there. We are just using up what we have right now. We are definitely in the mode of using things up and trying to get things cleaned up, cleaned out. Right now, stuff at my house, we're a little bit low on some stuff. Not the end of the world, not worried about it. Stuff happens. I know how to cook with what I've got. So I'm definitely not sweating the stuff that we may or may not have in the pantry. I can definitely cook with what I've got. Probably for too long, I'll probably go to one of the food pantries around and stuff. Anyway, the pasta, it needs to boil for 7-8 minutes. I will get back with you here in just a few minutes when that gets pretty well done. And through the magic of this recording, it'll only be a second.